strike me down first.
Look at them cower.
Actually, I think that's the one that had to poop.
He's like,
Oh, jeez.
come on.
This guy stands between me and the bathroom. I was going to chase down Zale. I was going to wing it into the men's room. All right, we're back with the last story. All right, in the last part, we discovered this weird corridor, secret of Lazarus Castle, and it had basically these Jedi training drones shooting at us. You see? You can do it. I call it luck. From my experience, there's no such thing as luck.
Exactly. Let's have a look.
It is a really cool aesthetic.
Oh god, there's so many of them. They're all over the place. Ow, ooh, ee. Must be quick, young Padawan. I can do that one. Strong with the Force, young Skywalker is. Gotta do the chuckle. Alright, we're getting them.
I think what you're seeing isn't the shadows of people above you. I think it's your shadow from the light of the enemy reflecting.
Is that possible?
Does that make sense? So, like,
Yeah,
because the
but
enemies are bright.
Is it
so
practical, is my question. For like your shadow to be above you.
if the light is reflecting from underneath of you,
Okay.
it would be
Okay.
illuminating
So you
above
think
them, and we
these-
would be seeing their
these,
shadows.
like, sentry
See?
guys
because
or whatever.
they're the same movements.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, they're sporadic.
So I think what we're seeing is like.
So the enemies are a light source, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, all right then. Oh my god, all those digits. It's taking all those digits out of me. Hang on. There we go. Is that a plane?
It is.
Oh, nice.
I mean, we only live like less than 10 minutes away from an airport.
Oh
so.
my god, it was worse when I was in LA. We were like right down the hill from an airport.
Oh,
it was like
from-
every 20
It
minutes.
wasn't like LAX,
from-
was it?
I don't think it was LAX.
Okay. I was gonna say that would be excruciating.
But still, there were a lot of airports in LA because duh.
Yeah.
But where I was rooming at, there was like right above the hill an airport, and and from 11 in the morning till like 5 at night, like every 25 minutes.
Yeah.
I remember shooting like videos with Ariel, and we'd just be in the middle of a take, like, is that another plane? And I'm like, yep. It's another plane.
Yeah. I know we get occasional planes and trains and lots of automobiles.
I figured that's where you were going. Some John Candies.
Yeah. Well, because even like last night while we were getting ready to try and fall asleep, there was a train, and you're like, what the fuck is that? And I'm like, we live like right next to a train track.
Yeah.
Like it's just right down the hill.
Sometimes it's just a lot quieter than it was last night.
Yeah.
So like I'm used to like the background noise of the train, and when it's different, I'm like, the hell is that?
I haven't heard them in a very long time, and I think it's just because they don't use this route anymore, but we used to hear the barges a lot too.
Oh, wow. All right, so Theria stayed behind to fend them off while we went through the gate. And now we got this very interesting aesthetic.
There's something in my mind.
An ancient memory.
Reminds me of that battle between Tsubaki and her brother
Oh yeah.
in Soul Eater.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a very common aesthetic. I think it means something in Japan, to where like the battlefield is like the surface of water, whereas the area is like endless space.
Yeah.
But
I would look it up, but my phone is dead.
right, we can look it up later. But basically, like it's an aesthetic of like the ground is the water's surface, and you can walk on water, and like it's no ceiling. It's not a building. It's just endless space, like endless skies. And it's a very common aesthetic. It's in quite a few video games, anime, and I'm just curious if it's like symbolic of something in Japan, because it's only a Japanese thing. I don't see it in that many Western material.
I think the only other
Oh, hello.
place that I've seen something like that, and just off the top of my head, and I don't know why, is in the movie What Dreams May Come.
Okay, all right.
So they have a scene like that.
That's the one with Robin Williams, right?
Yes.
Okay. Wow, I haven't seen that movie in ages.
It gets made fun of a lot, but it was a really good movie.
Really? My
Yeah.
mom really liked it. And, like, I was like, this isn't funny. What's Robin Williams doing? That was, like, one of the first dramas I saw with
yeah.
Robin Williams, and I was completely taken aback.
Just waiting for him to tell a joke the whole time.
Yeah.
That's how it was the first time I saw Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
I did
was
the same
waiting for
thing.
Jim Carrey
Yeah.
to like
Jim
start cracking
Carrey.
jokes, and he just never did. And I was like, so this isn't a comedy?
And, like, right now in this game, I'm like, so this isn't a medieval fantasy? Because the outsider came from outer space and landed. So I'm just like, oh, we got some extraterrestrial shit getting on here. So yeah, this is the truth of the outsider.
And I do apologize. My allergies are going nuts again. You missed me on a good day.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be sniffling and sneezing and congested.
It's all right. 'Tis the season. 'Tis the season for hay fever.
See, everyone is like, well, 'tis the season. And I'm like, when is my off season? When are my allergies not going to be bad?
Was it spring or the dead of winter? It's one of those two.
I feel like it's the dead of winter, so if I don't get a cold, I'll be fine.
Okay.
Had to be sealed away. By splitting the outsider in two, he hoped to slow down
Okay.
the land's decay. And he succeeded. Perhaps I was wrong not to tell him what it would entail. I caused him great pain.
Is that his mom?
No, that's an ancestor of Arganan.
The outsider.
Oh.
So it's Lady Callista's great, 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 great grandmother,
Gotcha.
basically.
Final right that Arganan gave everything for. Final right.
She just looks more like Zale.
Cause the lands to resonate together.
I could see that.
Then the two
She looks like a cross between Zale and Jirala, oddly enough.
to the stars.
I see a little bit of Jirala in her smile.
Wait. Stand between the outsider halves of the stargazer's tower and pray.
And now we have our mission.
The Arganan founder and the sorceress. An ancient war, the rite of celestial summoning. The outsider, a world seed.
The outsider caused all this fighting. And it goes on even after all these years. They brought it here to put an end to conflict. But it's only causing more suffering.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. So now we have our purpose. We have to find a way to free the outsider.
You've been gone some
He's like,
time.
why so serious?
You learn anything?
Why so serious?
Yes.
I see.
Sorry, that was really loud and
The
gross.
general
Yep,
fear.
I'm gonna love to hear that in post.
Yeah.
At this rate, the land will be completely
I can't breathe through
destroyed.
my nose,
We have to put a stop to
and
it
that makes
ourselves.
drinking fizzy
Before
drinks
it's too late.
more difficult than I
It
thought
is
it
my
would.
destiny
Ah.
to help you. I must fulfill the general's dying wish.
I was like, God damn it, now we gotta run back up all these steps.
Yup.
One thing.
But Therius is really growing on us.
How are you able to fight
He's growing
so
to like us.
despite the incredible
Zale never
power
missed
you
a day on the
possess?
Stairmaster.
No, he did not.
Interest in power. I just hate to see people getting hurt. If I can protect them.
After
that's
10
enough
minutes
for
of the
me.
Stairmaster, I thought I was gonna die.
Yeah, you'd be huffing and puffing about 2 flights down from where Zale's at right now.
About mercenaries in the past. I must
Well, especially now,
apologize.
because I can't breathe.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I would like
I would've
to
gone
cross
up a flame and
swords
like,
with
oh
you
God.
sometime.
Gonna die.
Any time is okay by me.
Where's the inhaler?
Not even here.
They were talking, and Callista's like, it's like I'm not even here. Because Therius was questioning his motives, and then he's just like, well said. We should cross swords sometime. It's just like, yeah, anytime. I'm free on Friday.
I'll pencil you in.
Yeah.
Learned the secret of the outsider. Another significant day
I'll
arrived.
pen you in right after my
Very
Stairmaster.
special indeed.
Yep.
Right after my time on the Stairmaster.
Ceremony.
Part of me just wants to see a gem full of video game characters.
There is a short, and I mean very short, of like the Wii Fit trainer training like the Smash Brothers characters. Because the Wii Fit trainer is one of the Smash Brothers characters. So he's like training, I want to say, Samus, Kirby, and Link. And they're just doing a little bit of yoga.
That's funny.
It's neat. All right, so this is the day. This is the day of reckoning. So there's going to be a wedding or a knighting. Either way, we're going to have a lot of fun, huh?
Either way, it's going to be a good time, huh?
That's a wild pig. No, it's a wild boar. That's a wild pig. Funny. Very funny.
He goes, well, that's a wild boar. No, sir. That's a wild pig. That's a wild boar.
Ah, okay. That's a wild boar. Do you know the quote that the Sheriff of Rottingham says? Because that one's hard.
Where he mixes up his words?
Yes.
I used to, but it has been a hot minute
That one's
since I've seen
hard.
it.
Don't you know it is illegal to kill a wild pig in the king's forest? But it's like,
You dare to kill a king's dare?
dare to kill a king's deer. God, that movie.
I love that movie.
We recently celebrated Carrie Elwes' birthday,
Yes.
and we had a lot of Princess Bride and Robin Hood Men in Tights in there. Oh, all in good fun. I love how Carrie was telling the story of how when he got the role, Mel Brooks called and he's like, it's Mel Brooks. And he's just like, yeah, right. So he hung up on him. And then later it's like, don't hang up, it's really me. Gee willikers.
Sorry, I'm gonna sneeze.
All right. Stop pissing! We're about to sneeze now! 2 for the show.
Oh my goodness. I did warn all of you.
So you did. Three to get ready.
Wait, what does that mean?
Oh my god. So yeah, it shows women sneezes just being like achoo, achoo, achoo. And then this dude at the back of the classroom goes, achoo!
Yeah, he like samurai screams.
Yep.
What now?
Oh my god.
Still out alone.
I'm sorry. Trust me.
4 to go.
If I could not sneeze, I'd stop.
Oh my, look at all these chapters. Learning about the history of the land, the outsider, all this good stuff. Fado, I'm sure you know all of this better than the back of your hand. I'll skim through this a bit, but yeah, you're more than welcome to read this if you'd like. Pause the video if you want. We're just going to get a move on here.
I'm so sorry. I'm having a fit.
Yeah. That you are. Don't mind me, I'm just reading all these books.
Oh my god.
Some really useful magic.
This is the worst.
I mean, I feel like we've had worse parts than this, but
Mr. Uric coming back. I
Well,
want to
of
see
me
him
sneezing,
again.
not the
Oh.
part. The part is actually quite interesting.
it's quite entertaining. I do not entertain.
Are you not entertained? I know, as I snort into the...
Are you not entertained?
As my
Tired.
Kleenex plus lotion box just slowly empties. So we recently got a Sam's Club membership.
Oh, yes, we did.
And you went and saw Sam's Club for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And you had mentioned about buying toilet paper. And I said we weren't going to buy it there because it's too much.
Correct.
I am, however, going to buy tissues.
Tissues, yeah. That makes sense. I fully support that. Because, like, I'm surprised. I haven't had that many bad sneezing fits since I moved in here. I used to think I was allergic to mornings.
I think
Because I just wake up sneezing a lot.
think
No, I
our
still
allergies
sneeze,
are different.
but not nearly as bad.
I think I have more like indoor allergies than I do outdoor allergies, and I think you have more outdoor
outdoor.
allergies than indoor.
Okay. I believe it.
So you went from living in a country where you had lots of allergies to living in the city, where I think I have yet to see you have like bad allergies.
The worst I had was when I emptied the vacuum bag.
Oh my god. And I know exactly that's what it was today because
I was just like, son of a bitch.
we moved to the piano.
Yes. Heavy son of a bitch.
I did cleaning. So I know that's why I'm like,
We also discovered your, whatever the hell, Alexa or whatever, that wants to narrate
my
the entire
God.
television.
so we updated our internet service and they gave us like this little Roku type box
Yep.
that turns a regular TV into a smart TV. It's kind of like a Fire Stick, but it's actually from the cable company. And I plugged it in. And initially it said, do you want like voice assistance? And I was like, okay, yeah, like that's not a problem because I was thinking that it would be like how our Fire Stick works with Alexa, where I can press the button and go like, Alexa, turn on Hulu.
Right.
And she would just pull up Hulu. That is not, in fact, how this one works. She talks everything on the screen.
Yep.
Like, we were watching The Simpsons, and I paused it, and she was like, you paused at 6 minutes and 23 seconds. You have 13 minutes and 47 seconds remaining in the show of season 10, episode 6 of The Simpsons, directed by, and I'm like, oh my god, shut up! Like,
My jaw hit the floor when I heard that because I was like, I can't believe what I am hearing. I got on the ground and went,
now I know. Now I don't know how to turn it off.
Yeah, that's the saddest part. It's just like, okay, it's very funny, a fine prank, turn it off.
I don't know how.
Turn it off, for the love of God, turn it off.
Like, I don't even want to watch TV down there because I just hate it. And initially I was like, awesome, I can like read downstairs and put some music on the TV and like, it'll be fine.
Wrong. All right, we're saying our final farewells to everybody, making sure we talk to them all. Our knighting ceremony and wedding is at hand. Okay, is there anything to buy? What are you buying? That game's getting a remake. And like, there's a meme that shows like all the characters redesigned, and people are just like, And then they show the merchant redesign, and everyone's like, yeah! Lots of goods to be selling today, stranger.
I feel like the merchant is super important. Like, I don't like this lady. She's very bland.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't have a personality.
She needs more of the trials
yes,
of
I
mana
want trials
shimmy.
of mana.
Lots
shimmy
of ways
dance.
to browse.
Like, it just brings such joy. Every time you go in to buy something, you're like, yeah, I'll spend a little money. And the guy's like, awesome. It's just the best.
Or you need a bird that you feed all these fish to.
Yes.
And it's just like, what's with the shoe bill? I don't know. Stares at you. Feed it some fish. Give it some fish.
The shoe bill just gave you things that you couldn't buy.
Neat.
But you did feed it, and she would give you things.
See, I don't like that merchant lady, but I do like Horace. He's cool because like he had his own side story to where like we raided a haunted house to find his wife.
Character.
And like he's skittish, he has a crossbow.
Yeah.
So like he's packing.
He blows up.
He's a cat. Exactly. He blows up when he inspects explosions. It's all good stuff. Oh, they're ready. Preparations for your ceremony are complete. All right, we've pissed around long enough.
No idea what noise just came out of my throat.
I'm sure I'll hear it in post. Bodily functions, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm so sorry. I'm so gross right now. I think before we do the next episode, I'm going to make a hot cuppa and just...
Hot cuppa.
and just try to get
Hot
all the
cuppa
snot
what?
out of my body.
Hot cup of iodine.
Hot cup of tea.
Hot cup of tea. A spot of tea
A
for
little
you.
spot of tea.
There you go. Spot of tea, my
My nanny
dear.
used to call it a cuppa.
A cuppa. All right. Well, isn't that just
Just
lovely?
gonna get a cuppa.
All right, Zale. Last moments of reflection. You gotta do this. And there we go. Ready for the wedding ceremony, but not a smile on her face. Is this the right thing to do?
But, like, they care about each other, don't they?
They do, but he would be a slave to her uncle. And she is already a slave to her uncle. So, like, she wants
Why
freedom.
don't they just kill him?
Why don't they just kill him? That's an option. We'll see.
Oh.
Keep in mind, we still have a good chunk of game left, so let's see what's going to happen. Chapter 32, The Count's Chamber. Here it is.
Take this.
All right, so let's pay attention. This is very important. Yes, that's a sword.
You must present this sword to the Count. It represents your oath of fealty as a knight. A knight must value his oath and his master above all else. Do you understand?
I know. I've watched Dragonheart. I got this.
Huh.
The first one. Don't worry about the sequels. All right, here we go.
Zale,
I don't like doing this,
swear
but
to
I gotta
remain
progress
my
the
loyal
story.
knight until the day that you die.
So you can refuse or you can swear fealty.
Why did I decide to become
Oh.
a knight in the first place?
So if you swear fealty, he'll be like, hang on, I need to rethink this. So if we rethink, we can refuse.
Oh.
So let's see what happens.
What are you doing? Get on your knees and present that sword to me.
My apologies, Count Arganan. I am afraid. I
Sorry,
cannot
but
bring
you're a bit of a
myself to
dick.
swear fealty to
Toodles.
you.
What did you say?
You told me that you started this war for the sake of saving lives. But I believe you know better than that. You know what is causing the land to decay.
Why you?
Guards in the back are like, what's happening? My
I
arm's
know.
getting stiff. My leg fell asleep.
Now they're like, I have to poop.
Usually doesn't take this long. I don't remember this. We should have had a rehearsal.
That may have been the right choice. But now, it is draining the land's energy, causing suffering.
So yeah, Zale's like, the land is dying and all you care about is your
You
knighthood.
must have been aware of this. Yet you chose to
You
use
must
this
care about the
power
land
to further
first.
your
Save
own
the
ambition.
trees, save the plants, save the whales, save those snails.
The power
Facts.
of the Outsider belongs to the House of Arganan, and it is precisely because of this power that I am able to offer you a knighthood. Do you not wish to become a knight, Zale?
Your knighthood can go to hell.
Oh!
To decide who wins the knighthood.
Ho!
Damn!
I just saw the gif in my head of those guys that are all like, ah!
Yep.
That I'd sell my soul for the sake of a pretty title.
And there we go. There's that smile. Boom. Drop the mic.
After him! Bring him back here!
He knows our secrets!
Oath or no oath. In that man's
Boom,
chest,
boom.
the heart of a knight.
Therius got our back.
The knight's resolve cannot be subdued.
Well, the knights are like, he's not Therius, is he?
To go
Eh.
after him regardless. Then you must strike me down first.
Look at them cower.
Actually, I think that's the one that had to poop.
He's like,
Oh, jeez.
come on!
This guy stands between me and the bathroom. I was going to chase down Zale. I was going to wing it into the men's room. Alrighty. So yeah, I was thoroughly impressed that you could do that in the game. I thought you had to swear fealty and then work your way through some other quests and then rise to power to do the right thing.
Yeah.
So to actually refuse is how you progress the story. I was just like, well, damn, I like that.
That is unique.
And you actually get to tell the Count to go to hell.
Go to hell. They're allowed to swear once, and
Yeah.
that's what they chose.
So we don't get to kill him, but we get to tell him off.
Good
Priorities.
enough. Good enough.
Uh-oh.
You refused your knighthood.
You knew then.
I could tell. We've worked together for so many years.
Dagran, I said screw you guys, I'm going home.
I know myself.
Won't you join me?
Then please, let me do what I have to do.
Sorry, but I can't.
Dagran.
Nope. Nope.
How hard do you think I've worked to make your dream come true? And just when it's finally about to happen, you want to throw that all away? This isn't just about you. If you walk out of here, all of our futures will be
Is it
shattered.
me or does Dagran kind of like gaslight us?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I'm sorry, Dagran. I really appreciate everything you've done, but I just can't do this.
In that case, I'll have to stop you by
Oh,
force.
here we go. The battle we've been waiting for. And Zale's like, nah.
I'm sorry.
I don't think I will. At least he's not wearing the assless chaps.
Yeah, he'd look a lot less threatening if he had the assless
He
chaps.
wears short shorts.
Hey, can you at least
All right, so now that we refused the knighthood,
Sick.
what happens to the wedding?
Is he really all right with this?
all right with what?
Did you see Callista's face? Not a trace of a smile on it. And this is her wedding day. He gets the knighthood, he gets the girl, but does he deserve it if he can't even make her happy? Seriously.
He's
I
right,
what
you
you're
know.
saying, but he made this decision. We've got to support him in that. So let's lighten up, yeah? Huh.
Fuck you guys. I heard you through the door.
Talk shit on me. You don't know me.
Master Zale, Lady Callista is not yet ready.
You're not supposed to see her gown yet. It's okay. I saw the cover of the game.
I
Already know what the wedding dress looks like.
Let's put an end to
I
this
saw
war,
promotional art.
and let's live our lives together in freedom. Please, Callista, come with me.
Is she gonna rip the bottom of her dress off?
Well, we'll see.
Wait.
Whoops.
Callista,
Not so fast.
Zale has refused to accept his knighthood. The wedding's off.
Okay, now remember earlier when Callista interrupted him and she hauled off and slapped her?
Do you mean
Yeah.
to defy me too?
All right, well, we're getting it coming full circle now.
I've had enough of doing as you say.
Toosh! And the music swells! And he's just like, God, my knights are shit! It's like after them! That's a nice visual.
He just knocked the maid's lady. Like,
What did she do?
ah, bitches!
She's like, listen, I get paid minimum wage.
I know, she's like, I don't want to be here.
All right, so now we gotta flee.
So get going.
And like, I'm not gonna wait to see if they can catch up to us because I remember the market from earlier in the playthrough. So to hell with that, we're just gonna run out of here. Run right out of Dodge. Our friends have our backs. So here we go. We've refused fealty to the knighthood, so we no longer belong in this castle. We are leaving and heading towards freedom.
Freedom!
But in actuality, we are heading towards a save point. That's the true freedom. Listen, you have no idea how many times I get sucked into a story that I forget to save, and then a boss just curb stomps me out of nowhere, and I'm just like, oh, when was my last save?
Everyone's clapping. Yay!
Bravo, bravo!
In the military world. Well, yes, it is, but why in the world would you want to?
Let's go, Callista.
Look at him just. He's like, can't you see? I'm trying to have a conversation. Yay!
Yeah.
What a wonderful wedding! Well done! Congratulations! Ah, thank you. That's what I want.
It's not a kiss the bride, it's a punch your future uncle.
Alright, so there we go. Alright, all saved and ready, and we're going to continue the last story in the next part. What could happen next?
Who knows?
We've refused knighthood. We pissed off Dagran. So, like, I'm sure Dagran's going to be coming after our ass. And we have to free the outsider.
Let's do it.
All right, so we'll see you all in the next episode
With a cup of tea.
of The Last Story with a cup of tea, exactly.
Toodles!